Oh, I'm not making a video about this. This is literally purely for personal interest. There will not be a video of this react. There will probably not be a short of this react. This is just for me. And I guess for you, because you guys are here. Today, we're going to be doing kind of a react stream. I saw some clips from Ludwig and Agent talking about how to be a streamer and going over some classes about streaming. As someone who's also in the industry and also has been around a long time and has found success in different ways than others, I wanted to input my own thoughts about his class.
You know, I think to become a successful streamer requires a modicum of luck. And so it's like, how do you get that luck?
100% guarantee you have to be lucky to be successful to some extent, to a large extent. I was successful because at the time when I was successful, there was no competition. Streaming was just getting started. No one talked while streaming. They used to play League of Legends muted the whole game and no one would talk about it. And I started my stream and I was like, what if I just talk about my games? That was interesting. And then I did, and I started immediately. I can show you my Reddit post 13 years ago. Please do not judge me on this. 15 years ago. I don't want to talk about this. This was the top post on League, and I was one of the first streamers, period. What is this picture? 15 years later. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. What a fucking classic. I started 15 years ago and my competition was fucking no one. I made this post, okay, on our League of Legends at the time. I was a retired pro player and there was no one streaming back then for the most part. And people streaming, they didn't talk. I talked. That was like the revolutionary thing. Okay, so I had no competition. I hit 400 to 500 viewers off this post. Inside the week I started streaming after this. Nowadays, the competition is a lot more. Not only are you competing against your peers who are starting the stream, you're also competing against me. I haven't quit. 15 years later, I'm still going. How many people go to Streamer University? They rented the whole school campus. How much do you think it costs to rent a small, like a community college campus? It's between 15 to 100K a day. How much money do you think Kai Cenat has made on Twitch.tv? Assuming no sponsors, on his subathon, he was making 100K. He did like multiple Mafia-thons. You guys don't understand how much money people make on streaming. For my size, I make some of the lowest amount of money of any streamer you will ever watch or ever see. We'll talk about that when he gets to his money slide, but I'll tell you exactly how much I make.
Bro, good. Professor.
I love this. Professor L, so good.
L.
Is that how you spell professor?
1F.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. 1F. Hey,
these are the sponsors for the event. How many is he at? Like 4? He ain't paying a single dime for this Streamer University. With this many sponsors, fuck no, he is not paying shit. Back to the video. First of all, this is a class for IRL streamers and streamers looking to make it. I think that should be a very specific thing to think about when listening to the advice that Ludwig gives. There are very different ways of being successful as a content creator / streamer. This is specifically targeting essentially IRL streamers looking to blow up. The way this thing works is Streamer University has 100+ people and they combine large streamers with small streamers. Because quite frankly, I think the formula is very smart. You typically combine like people looking to make it with people who've already made it in the field, and you can create some magic there.
Professor, pre-class question.
Yeah.
What can I do to be your best student?
Just participate.
What?
Listen, be an active listener, be an active learner.
Make really good notes.
Honestly.
Some of these people in the class have already made it, 100%. There are 1,000 viewers, streamers, it does not matter. I think that, like, I'm gonna be frank, none of the people in this room are gonna be Ludwig's size, ever. I will never be Ludwig's size, ever. Doesn't mean I haven't done a fuckload of things. I'm very proud of what I've done to this day. I would be sitting in this class, in this situation, because I'd love to hear what he has to say, and we're covering it because I liked enough of what I've heard to want to find out. For all intents and purposes, Ludwig here is fucking Faker.
305. Doors are officially locked at this point. Everybody is officially.
And the girl shows up. No, that is. You already know that's unlucky.
No. They just voted to let you in. Bring it over.
Wait, I brought you this. I heard that it was bonus points.
All right, lock it. Now we're locked for real.
I want to let you know how locked in this guy is, because similar to Toast, they're both Red Bull athletes. Anything this guy does, he always has a Red Bull fridge or piece of memorabilia next to him. Whether he's streaming, whether he's doing this, the only thing he has here is a piece of chalk and a Red Bull fridge. You know why? Because Red Bull pays this guy 7 figures a year, guaranteed.
I think every streamer has had a moment they can refer to where they got lucky, but it's about capitalizing on that luck.
Yes.
Being prepared for when that luck strikes. All right?
Absolutely. Quite frankly, everyone in this room is lucky. The opportunity has already been given to them. This is already more than most people are going to be getting. I think if you're going to be a streamer, you got to believe in yourself, and you got to be a little shameless when it comes to believing that.
The most important thing I want you to take away from this class is that you need to be delusional.
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing that you need to be in life to manifest what you want to be. I think as a streamer, you always need a level of ego. To be a great streamer, you gotta be a little to a lot narcissistic. When people call other streamers narcissists, and I'm like, yeah, they have to be. When I first started streaming and being a pro player, I Google email me anytime someone used the word Scarra on the internet. Every 2 weeks. That's how much I was obsessed with myself.
Show hands, anyone older than me in this room? There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
Wow, both of them. A lot of people are gonna ask, is age important? Actually, none of you guys asked that. I made that shit up. But like, if you were curious if age is important, absolutely not. A lot of the times, it's hard to carry your passion if you're a little bit older. A lot of people just find it to be more important to be comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you can give people a reason to watch, you can be successful. Can you make it on my own? I made it on my own. I've made it and been successful on every metric you can possibly imagine. On Twitch, viewership wise, I've done it. I've done everything. What do you want? 5-figure viewership? I've been there. Top of the category? I've been there. YouTube, million sub channel? Been there. In terms of like a group, I made it, started a YouTube group. I created part of the streaming culture. A lot of it spawned because of me. I've done everything that needs to be said. I've not been in a movie yet, but I've been on red carpet events, stuff like that. It's like, you know, I've been on TV. I've been in a TV show. I've been there.
Most of you in this room actively are going to fail as streamers. Here's the chart. Now I'm gonna break down this chart for you. It's a dumbbell chart. Wow.
What a great chart to bring.
The average viewership of all the streamers who participated in Streamer U 2025 is down 287 viewers.
I've seen this particular clip, this particular screenshot a lot on my Twitter. It's actually the reason why I wanted to stream today to talk about this. A lot of these Streamer U participants are above average. They had some sort of spark that made Kaisnat want to choose them. So the above average amount is to be a failure in this field. It's hard.
After your viewership skyrocketed, your followership skyrocketed, you are gonna get 4 more viewers. If you got a white star, that is you. Over half of the streamers have gained single-digit viewers or lost viewers year over year.
If you just instantly go back to not changing anything about your content or not implementing things you might have learned or not collabing with people that you met, you just gonna end up right back where you were.
Okay, I think all of this is valid. And a lot of this is also true of people who do group collabs. I think this is very common in VTubers actually, that they'll have very, very large lobbies for group collabs. Those collabs don't necessarily do anything for you. They're fun, they're great, but unless you kind of turn those collabs into reoccurring things for your audience, you're introducing your audience to other people and other people are introducing their audiences to you. The thing is, when you go back to solo streaming by yourself, a lot of times those viewers leave. You have to like bring those viewers to you and then assimilate them into your generic viewers. That part's very, very difficult.
We should discipline ourselves in small things and from those progress to things of greater value. This is Marcus Aurelius. Okay, he was the leader of Rome, the largest empire in the world.
This guy brought a Marcus Aurelius quote.
This is an activity. I want you guys to all be doing this right now. This was your homework. If you did it, good. If you didn't, do it now. Pen and paper.
I agree with this. This is a great activity. Writing down your goals makes it more likely for you to achieve it. And it's something that it's nice to keep it there. If your whole life is around metrics, you're going to hate yourself. Just straight up. cannot just be, I want 5% growth next month. Middle of last year, going to this year, that I wanted to take an honest shot of vlogging a lot. I don't know how it's gonna go. I wanted to do it, and I did. I would say that it is the thing that keeps me going right now. Honestly, it's my best performing content. It's only within the last year and a half that people have ever come up to me and be like, I love watching your videos, and I get it all the time. It's 80 to 90% of what I get nowadays. Dream big but make it achievable. I think that's a nice thing to have. I don't mind just writing a goal down that's big. I saw something today that said, have goals for different levels, even things that are unbelievable. I've done the big streaming group. I've blown up on streaming with League, and I re-blew up on TFT. I know what it takes to be a top streamer and a top gaming creator. Right now, my current passion is in vlogging. You feel this way to yourself for life? I could. Do you really think I spend money? Look at the clothes I'm wearing. This is fucking unique. Actually, this is from Japan. If you look at my wardrobe, you cannot think that like I spent any kind of money on myself. Half of my closet is free merchandise. And I've spent more money this year than I have in the last 10 years of myself. I've spent close to 5 to 10K on TCGs. That is the most amount of money I've ever spent on myself. When I VTubed, I did one stream with my baseball mascot VTuber. This cost me $3,000. One Anime Impulse stream for 2 hours. I broke the classes in the first 30 minutes of the stream, and I do it fucking again. My VTube arc for 2 years was when I spent the most amount of money, but I consider it more business expenses. 4 or 5K on my debut, about 10K. It's hard for someone growing up who like cut coupons with their family. When I open my food delivery app, I always go to the deal section to buy something that's buy one, get one free. Still, it's not what I want to eat. It's about what's available for me. Top 7 figures or low 7 figures? Low, like 1. I know how lucky I am, especially in this economy, to be doing well. I'm not trying to be relatable anymore on like a financial level, because I think that's just disingenuous. I'm telling you right now, I used to never say I was a millionaire. That's because I forgot I had money in a savings account that I gave to an advisor, and he told me this year I haven't checked it in 3 years. I forgot my password 5 times. I had to call in to reset it, and I'm like, fuck this, I'll do this later. 3 years passes. Turns out he's been investing the entire 3 years. Turns out I forgot I had money in there, and so I had a lot of financial opinions because I thought I need to buy like a house for my mom, stuff like that. A lot of my financial problems disappeared in the last couple months, actually, because like found out that my mom had more money than expected. My brother's out of med school, so seriously, like I am more than grateful to be here, and I am very happy to be doing what I do. Can I cancel my sub? Feel free. I never asked for money from you guys. I never once asked for donations. I've never had alerts in 15 years. I more than appreciate you guys supporting me, but always take care of yourselves first. I'm here to take money from different brands. I don't want to take it from you. I told someone this recently, and I've talked about this before. I have a box that I keep with me throughout the years of a lot of fan stuff. I have some stickers on it. I have always kept with me a fan message. It looks like this. This is something I got more than 5 to 6 years ago. And the message, paraphrased, is thank you for being the #1 dad in the OTV house. Honestly, you get that title without a reason. Everyone in the OTV chat recognizes that. You're also an amazing League player. You come so far. You're also the #1 waifu. Hope you had fun in Singapore. Holy shit, when was Singapore? It was like 6 years ago. Please stay hydrated and don't die. And I keep that with me every time I go out. Helps keep me humble.
Ultimately, motivation is fleeting. Discipline, okay?
This phrase has been said everywhere. I've said it all the time. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline is what will find you success. My greatest strength as a content creator is the ability to grind games. I was playing professionally 14 hours a day. When I decided to go full-time streaming, I told myself I would do 12 hours, and that was easy. Then after a year of that, I was like, okay, 12 is too much. I'm gonna do 10. And I did that. You can look at my stream numbers. Best thing I was at was the ability to be consistent. For me, a great example is a motivation between discipline. In 2019, I think I streamed every day of the year. I told myself that year, when I stream, if I have less than a 3-hour stream, I consider that to be a failure. It was easy to keep the discipline from the years of streaming to do a stream every day.
Schedule kind of helps.
Schedule is super fucking important. When Cutie Pie moved from East Coast to West Coast, he dropped a shit ton of viewership because he streamed every single day, but he streamed 3 hours later. And those 3 hours crushed his viewership. You should think of streaming as your viewers a lot of times are watching you like a early morning TV show. What happens when they're not there? You look for something else to do. You look for someone else. Listen to what I say, not what I do. Right now, I am not optimized for content creation, and I recognize that, and I'll tell you where my flaws are. Every streamer says the same thing. Just streaming to get discovered, you're fucked. You want to try to get discovery on Twitch? Ha! Get ready to be crushed by the top dogs as you're on page fucking 27 of whatever category you're on.
I'm gonna tell you this is my ideal schedule. This is what I try to do day to day, at least when I go live.
Let me tell you my schedule. I'm waking up at like 8 or 9 a.m., hour at the gym, take a shower, brush my teeth, eat, figure out what I'm gonna do for the day, and start my stream around noon to 1 is a good day. Similarly, I end around the same time. Around 9 to 10 is when I end my stream, decompress, eat my meals. During this time, at noon, I watch a live YouTube, usually Magic the Gathering content. In the evening, I watch new streamers or up-and-coming streamers or see what people have done for the day on social media. Especially when I was really into VTubers, I would be watching new VTubers every day. So when I would do stuff like Scarra Timber, where at September we had 30 days of Scarra collabs, I already knew what VTubers I wanted to collab with. For me, I need 2 to 3 hours to reach my peak viewership. That sucks. If I'm trying to do a cool collab, make a cool announcement, I have to wait longer. If I'm doing a sponsor, I have to start my stream earlier. A lot of times when you see me do sponsor streams, I'm starting at 10 a.m. I'm trying to build viewership before the sponsor so the numbers don't look bad. If I had a schedule, I could start sooner and get higher viewership.
Another important thing, take days off.
This is the most important thing I do not do. I'm taking days off. You know what I'm doing? Full disclosure, I'm not making my living situation better. I'm bed rotting and reading some random bullshit garbage slop manga that I know is complete trash, but makes a little bit of dopamine in my brain. And honestly, it probably has done more for my mental health than not. A lot of times I take that one day off and I don't take days off for the next 3 weeks. Don't do what I do what I say, not what I fucking do. Again,
I'm on year 8.
I'm on year 15. I have twice the amount of time as Lud as a streamer. He has been far more successful in the amount of time, but in a non-comparison type of way, I found my own kind of success streaming.
People who stream every day, they become rotted individuals.
I think that is 100% true and ended up happening to me. I am not a well-rounded individual, and it's taking me a lot of time to try to fix that.
Who's your GOAT? There's another homework assignment.
I'll be honest, I do not have many. I think I have PewDiePie at the top. He is like so far ahead of everyone else that I watch. People I think I'm impressed by because I know how much they worked for it. I'm impressed by BoxBot. There's something very endearing about his drive that makes him nice to cheer for. I think that for me, Albert is the epitome of someone who's smart, a unique mind, has goals and hit all of his goals while also creating large events. He's crazy. In terms of most impressive blowups, actually in the last couple of years, I am very impressed with Emily Wang. 1,000 viewer streamer, became like a 1 to 2K viewer streamer, can play whatever game she wants. She has cultivated a good chat as well as a fun atmosphere. She gets invited to a lot of stuff, and I think that she's done a good job with her stream. One of a kind. Let's keep going.
All right, homework.
Whenever you're talking about goals, like if your goal is, I want to be a bigger streamer, you're not really helping yourself, right? If your goal is going to be like, I want to do more short form content, and your actual thing is, I'm going to upload once a day this entire week, that's a straightforward slam fucking dunk. You know, this is my personal goal. I think it'd be cool to open a card store at some point in my life. Get a house. I want to retire my mom. I mean, she's pretty much retired, but I'd like to retire my mom. I can make steps for that, you know.
Generic advice that I think is applicable to everyone.
You cannot grow on Twitch? Oh, it should be so easy to know. No one is growing on Twitch. I am an aspiring streamer and I want to be a TFT streamer. A lot of people sort by high to low. Oh my god, there's one streamer above 3 figures. The TFT section is fucking dead. Okay, I am gonna be streaming and I told my dad, my brother, and my dog to watch me, and my dog's brother. So I have 5 viewers. So I am gonna go scroll down till I get to 5 viewers. Oh my god, it's 1 page. Bad example. We're doing League, okay? We're gonna scroll down till we get to 5 viewers. Oh, okay. Wow, there's really not that many streamers. You put your dog and your dog's brother on 2 laptops that you had laying around the house, okay? And you had to scroll this far down to find someone. Is anyone going to humanly do this? Hell no. No one's gonna fucking do this. Let's say you have not recommended. What are the chances that they recommend someone with 5 or 10 viewers. Right here, it's actually not bad. 20 viewers. What if you're starting from nothing? Look how far down I'm scrolling for this. 3 pages worth to get the music. If you're a music streamer, you're trying to appeal to me, too fucking bad. It's impossible for you to be discovered here. The way you do it is you go through shorts, because those are the things that get pushed. This is something I do not do. Well, please listen to what's coming out of my mouth and not what I do.
Usually when I go live, I get 10 to 20,000 viewers. I was live for 4 hours, I didn't get a single viewer. I didn't even get a bot. That was fucked up. If you were to go live on Kai Cenat's channel and Kai were to go live on your channel, you would have more viewers on his channel than he would on yours.
That's how it is right now with streaming. You have no content made, don't even bother streaming, man. I've been told YouTube Live is also a rich get richer scheme.
YouTube gets a lot more money from people watching videos than from live streams, so they do not push live streams. How many hours should you stream a day?
I actually think if you have an established audience, it does not fucking matter. You could stream like 6+ hours. If you're a game streamer, a lot of people really love that. I think if you're an IRL streamer, you're just starting out, you're trying to make it, you should not be streaming more than 2 hours.
I used to be dog shit at recording offline videos, which is weird. I would think, live streaming, I'd be good at it. I made another channel that was only offline recordings just to work on that skill.
Dog shit at recording offline videos. I've done videos that you guys will never see. Did like 10 takes. I have so many ideas I want to do as just non-live videos. I've never done it, and I fear that I may not be good enough at it. OTV videos help me so much in being good on camera, funny, and work well with people.
I have a company of about 15 people. My expenses are like $250,000 a month.
Jesus. I have one main vlog editor, manager, Angela, and then I work with Moonkey, who does occasional gaming videos. It is like less than 5K a month. A lot of times I feel like it's so hard to find a good editor / short form person. I think a lot of the times find someone from chat that's like, hey, I can edit something for you, because they at least understand you as a person, so they know where to find the funny moments, and they're obsessed with you, so they know the right clips. You'd rather they just learn editing, but at the very least they understand you. I've worked with both types and I've been let down a lot. That's why clippers are the best thing I ever watch it. Yeah, I don't have clippers. I don't think I've seen a clip of myself that wasn't a drama related clip in like a decade.
You need to be better than the biggest streamers to be getting the attention of viewers.
Yep.
All right, I have good news for you. Most streamers are absolute dog shit.
This is the clip that made me want to talk today.
Most streamers are absolute dog shit legacy streamers who boot up a game and just kind of coast, and they're multi-millionaires and they're not providing new things. So if you're hungrier, if you're willing to work on the stuff you're not good at, you can replace some of them.
Completely agreed. Yeah, I think you have a lot more competition today than you did before with legacy streamers and AI. At some point, the people who watch slop are gonna find their way across a content piece that is elevated than their normal thing, and they're gonna want more of it. They're gonna go look for that. Your name has to be in the pot. Once those guys grow up, like, they're gonna be looking for other people. You cannot be losing to the people at the very, very bottom. I'm guilty of that. This month I had 5 streams where I just started. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I will say though, even when I don't try that much on my stream, because my passion isn't really there, I still try to deliver a good product. And I think that like a lot of the grandfather streamers are kind of like that. They came back from a different era where, like, especially for gaming streamers, you just gamed and got there. The thing about streaming and creating content is it's always a relevancy check. You will always fall off. Twitch has never had the same top streamer for more than 2 years in a row ever in their lifetime. PewDiePie was one of the top streamers, 20,000 viewers. Then there was someone else. There was like Tyler One, there was Soda Poppin', there was a Ninja, there was Tfue, there was Kai Cenat, there was XQC. You will always fall off. Your best bet is to be able to ride waves as well as to keep yourself relevant. Part of the reason why I'm still around is because my brand keeps me relevant, because I've been around so long. I've been in your face for so long. In times where I'm not working that hard, OTV carries. I'm never half-assing a YouTube video for my friends or for OTV ever. Again, I could be working harder on my stream. I'd be working harder on my content. I have made it. And so with that in regard, it is less about me trying to grind my fucking life away and more about me trying to find happiness in things that I do day by day while still making good content. I found the middle ground with my vlog. I work on them very hard while I'm there. I try to always capture a good story. I think it comes off authentically because it's like, I want to do it. And I really feel like I can do it decently well. I have a great editor, Angela, who works on it with me, and we push it out and it's consistent and it's fucking fire. I think over the years, my content has gotten worse on streaming just in general. A lot of it is because I'm not really passionate, but I'm still trying to do other things. And I think it's normal to not do content your whole life. Lud is 8 years in and still killing it. What a fucking fantastic creator. And he's giving advice to people who are in their first year. Whereas I'm trying to find enjoyment with my overall life. So we have different goals.
We have another 5 minutes here before you gotta get out.
Should every stream be turned into a YouTube video?
No, maybe this stream you thought was gonna be good and it turned out dog shit. You shouldn't make a dog shit YouTube video.
I had a stream idea that was gonna turn into a video, which was my chat buys me furniture. I got so pissed off at people's choices, and I was arguing with them in the stream, and it turned into a bad stream. I never made the video.
What you got? Another question?
Okay, so I've been stuck for a long time in the night shift. So my viewers peak between 2 to 6 a.m. Eastern time. And I've tried to transition to earlier times, but
Wow.
my viewers just don't transition well because most of them are overseas. What's the best way to transition?
Wow, overseas? Oh, what a unique question.
Just do it, stick to it. Just do it, stick to it. You're not gonna get those viewers to switch their schedules most likely. You're just gonna have to get new viewers in that new time zone.
Yeah, that's fucking true. Anyone who can stream the graveyard shift deserves the viewers they're getting. It's fucking hell. The people who have been successful doing it, I will dominate. 39 daft. Couple other streamers, but like, holy fuck, that time slot is a hellhole. I do not wish that on my worst enemy.
A lot of people are here gonna be this red line. So I wanna take people
Facts.
who would be maybe a little green line like this, have them at streamer games, and maybe they can go way bigger.
I think that this is very smart. I think that when he is designing an event, he wants it to be watched. So either he brings all big people or just people who can make it big or have great collaboration skill or are his friends. This is his event. Not everyone's meant to be a streamer. Especially an IRL streamer is a very different breed. Every IRL streamer I talk to for the most part wants to be a desktop streamer. It is fucking hell to be an IRL streamer. The expectation for a streamer is like, what did I say? Be really fucking good, be really sexy, be really funny. Well, it's hard to be sexy if you're faceless. So what did some people do? What did some people do? They became VTubers. Your VTuber model could be sexy. There are people who are just infinitely funny, who are infinitely fucking entertaining, and they can have no cam streams and they're fine. I think for me, the next step is like, I'm obviously very passionate about vlogging. I would tell myself, hey, I'm gonna do vlogs seriously for a year. We'll see how it turns out. Year's gone. I like it. It's enjoyable, creatively fulfilling. Next thing for me is to find out a way to get better titles and make better short form content of the vlog. The one thing I'm gonna say is when people say put yourself out there, it's important to just do the most that you can. When I first did sponsorships, I took so many sponsorships, so many. I took 100+ interviews when I was a professional player. I took interviews from high schoolers, college, newspapers. I'm sure like 2 fucking people read that shit. But I did it because I liked doing interviews, and at the time I really wanted to push myself to do more interviews. Made myself more eloquent when it came to answering stuff and really helped when it came to like interviews. I think right now when I do interviews, I know what they want and I know what I want. I even became an interviewer for a little bit. I wanted to try being a coach. I wanted to try being an interviewer. They weren't as fun as streaming. I stopped after 6 months, but I tried. That's when people come into my stream and they're like, Scarra, I want to be a streamer. What should I do? I'm like, hit the fucking start stream button and then come back to me. You don't know the questions you're supposed to ask. Could I make it as a streamer today? No, absolutely not. All right, guys, it's 11:50. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm out. Have a great night.